Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Ted Williams takes aim at history by trying to tie the all-time hitting streak record. Next. Danny Salazar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Barry Larkin having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll reach first safely. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And a big one there as his streak reaches 55 now. One short of the magic number of 56.
Dero, I can't imagine what's going through his mind when he walks into the batter's box knowing he's so close to baseball eternity. This is unbelievable that he's this close to Joe DiMaggio.
I know what he's saying in his mind right now, Dan. He's saying, please, God, I need another knock.
Just one more.
Just one more. For the boys, for Joe DiMaggio, for this place to go crazy. The fact that we're here right now getting to witness this, I feel like we're so blessed.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Line drive to center field. Jackson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next up for Los Angeles, Andre Dawson, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-1. Throw to the plate, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is out on the tag. Next for the Dodgers, Chipper Jones. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The relay, and he is in there.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Here's Michael Brantley as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way, and he fouls this one off. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Lindor stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Rob Holmes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Kershaw comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Digging in, Gary Carter. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9.
At the plate, Ted Williams. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. One gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Randy.
Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Geyer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Williams is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Larkin. He singled his last time up.
Barry Larkin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. Digging in to try it again, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Soto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Soto. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming. So striding forward now, Yan Gomes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll step off and try again. Sent on the ground out to second. Morgan has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Now a screwball taken for a called strike, 1-1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And the runner back. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Kershaw now on 1-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Jackson stands at second with 2 gone. He loses him on ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Tony Gwynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Stepping into the box, Eddie Murray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Lindor gloves it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now for Cleveland, Rob
Leading off the
Holmes.
fourth
He'll be the
inning,
one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Holmes gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Soto is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramirez.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Grounded to third, reined in. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Brandon Geyer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Digging in and looking for more, Barry Larkin. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Joe
Striding in
Morgan.
once again, Joe Morgan. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yan Gomes.
Here's the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting,
Digging in now, Austin Jackson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And the runner back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. In his career, Jackson hits a little over the 270 mark. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Gomes stands at second with no outs. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's inside. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Jim Soto, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box, Andre Dawson pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting number 10, third baseman Chipper Jones.
Ready for another shot now. Chipper Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And oh, this one drops. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah.